don't want zero problems, big fella. If I know what I'm done, I'm gonna be some dreadhead niggas in the lobby. You don't want no problems with no problems. You don't want no problems.
I just realized you're wearing a do-rag.
It's a head wrap.
Marcus is about to make
It's a head wrap. It's a head wrap.
I see his face, but I saw that he thought about it because he's gonna be like, I might be taking a shot at myself.
Nah, I'm definitely taking a shot at myself for sure. That's why I'm just like, honestly, I'm not saying nothing. So let me just hug it.
It's a little head wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Hug
No,
it.
say what you saying, man.
Nah,
Go ahead.
good.
No, say your piece.
Nah, bro.
Say your piece.
Ballman's supposed to wear do-rags, bro.
Yo,
You guys got no choice.
say your piece. No,
We're allowed to, fam.
I'm about to change that.
Well, I think do-rags are just a cultural thing, not even like a hair thing, you know?
Exactly.
No, definitely don't wear a do-rag if you have no hair. You can't be bald. Like, you can't have the Mr. Clean
Yo, I've seen it, bro.
and then pull your shit off. And it's like, wave check.
Smooth.
Nah, that's on
It's
you for
just
taking
super
off
smooth.
your.
I'm not taking off my. I'm not. If I wear a do-rag, I'm not taking it off.
I only,
can't
to
take
be
it
real,
off.
I only just do that to men just to be a dick. But realistically, I'm not even trying to see the waves. There's only like, I think one man in that group that really has waves like that. That'll just be like Nigel. I don't think anyone else in the group really has any waves like that. Maybe Darren. Darren, does he have
I
waves?
mean, it's just all about maintenance. You know what I mean?
It's just maintenance. I used to have it back in the day, but then
You know what I'm saying?
I only get waves right here in the middle part of my head. Because like
Yeah.
my head is weird because I have like 3 different types of hair in my head. So like the middle part is more curly. The back part, I don't know. That must be like the what's it called, the African in me, because that shit's nappy and stuff like that. And then on the sides a little bit more straighter.
How you got 3 different types of head on
mine's
your
different. Mine's
hair on your
mine,
head?
the back is straight, and then the top is.
Hey, but
curly.
we came from slave land.
Yeah,
What that mean? They piece you together? I don't get it.
Nah, like
Frankenstein.
it's just a bunch of different mix of everything. I got, based on what my family's told me, I know I got Jamaican in me. I got some African in me. I have some Dutch in me.
Yeah, but I
And
don't think
on my dad's side, I have Polish.
it ain't supposed to work like that though. Like you're supposed to like just have like a flair of something else. Shouldn't it all just like be an amalgamation of one thing? Like
Not all the time.
No, all the
Sometimes you just have like certain specifics for like certain parts. Like, yeah, some of it's gonna be mixed, but like some of it's not gonna be mixed.
so
just
you
different parts
African
you
on the
do.
top and Caucasian in the back.
Nah, I think the
That's
middle
me.
part's a little bit more curly.
That's
so
me.
I think that's more of like I don't even know where that's from. I think the sides maybe more for the African side, and then the back might be more. No, I lied. The back would be African. The sides are probably a little bit Caucasian, and then the middle part is just unknown.
Yeah, no, that's me.
Until I do 23 and me, I'll know more.
Back is straight, bro.
Yeah.
Your back head is straight.
Yeah, do you remember my mohawk?
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot.
don't
You had
remember
a
my mohawk? Fam, these hairs right here were like pointy.
Don't remember.
And then the top was like a lot more nappy. So I would
forgot
have.
you're a Mohawk, man.
Yeah.
I always forget about that.
No,
Don't remember those days. I'm sorry.
You don't remember those?
it's okay. I don't remember your days with your hair either. So
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was a long time.
yeah, it was a while ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah, last time was
I don't remember.
2014.
Yeah, damn, that's been a minute.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when I stopped I got stopped in like 2013.
2013?
Yeah.
Is when you cut your hair off?
Because what I was gonna do originally was I was gonna dread it. I was gonna start dreading the mohawk, but then
Yeah, just said
no, it's not, no. It wasn't even I thought about it and said
it just wasn't doing it.
It was one of those where
It just wasn't doing
I
it.
just
Like
went
you
to
had
the-
a plan.
I just went to the barber.
You
and I'm
had
just
a
like,
plan.
Honestly, just doing it.
You were planting the seeds. The seeds just weren't growing the way you wanted them to grow.
They were
Like, you were watering.
If I kept my hair at that time,
You were
then
giving
my
the
would've been- my
hair
would've
food
been
and such.
Yeah.
Just wasn't
Bro, I feel
not enough
bad.
sunlight. The head, the scalp just didn't get enough sunlight. I'm just saying. Scalp just
Hey,
didn't have enough
before you
sunlight.
go on, can you pass the Apple cable back there? I just gotta touch
Apple
my
cable.
phone. My phone's dying.
Sorry.
Phone is dying.
I can't reach it. Thank you.
Okay.
But yo, how does something like that feel when you go through that where you wanted to get dreads, but then you said, "Damn,
It's not in the cards. It's not in the cards for me.
No. See, you guys are making it seem that is like I started going bald. I didn't go bald until I cut my hair.
No, I know that.
Until you cut your hair.
Yeah, because I can show you a picture in 2016 where I had a full head of hair.
So you're saying your hair had one more length in it.
I had one more life, and then
you didn't know.
I took it off.
And you took it off, and it was like, "That's all you get, nigga." Yeah, you done blew it.
No, because I remember when you had the mohawk. I remember that, and then after I just remember that one day this guy just cut his hair, and then he just started saying, "Yo, I think I'm going bald."
Yeah, bro, it just happened.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Bro. And then
I'm telling you, it just
just went from there, and this guy just was a bald.
You're not that bad, you know.
No, it's not that bad.
You know what you gotta do?
A level that I can have on my head that like it doesn't look like.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta do what I'm doing right now, and you gotta get a derma roller, and you gotta boil distilled water, rosemary, cloves, and mint.
Oh, it's only a bare word.
Yeah, yo, it's not. Nah, you do it one time. I mean, I knew you had hair before. Yeah. What are you showing me?
No, a full head of hair, bro.
I know you had hair before. Nobody's saying you were. I'm not saying you were born with alopecia.
This is 2016.
Like, what are you saying to me, bro?
2016. I'm just trying to show. I'm just trying to show, man.
Nobody was saying you was.
2016 is almost a decade now.
It's not almost.
Yo, 3 years is a decade. What are you talking about? What do you mean calm down?
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Yo, he started to put the math together. He was like, I don't like the way you put that math on the paper like that. Relax, son.
Calm down. 3 years.
Relax.
2 years?
That math is too correct.
But not 3 years. Bro.
That math
3 years is too far.
Correct. 3 years ain't. It's 10
because it's still closer to.
But anyways,
it's still closer to.
No, it's not.
3 years.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's closer to 5.
We're past the halfway mark.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. If there's 3 years left, in 10 years. We're past the halfway mark. What are you talking about?
2016 to 5 years.
I'm talking about closer to the 5. I'm not talking about the half year. I'm talking about closer to 5. You see what I'm saying?
No.
It's not past that.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Anyways, let me finish the concoction, right?
What?
So you boil. So it's not that much. You boil the distilled water, rosemary, cloves, and mint one time. You let it cool for like 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
And then you pour it into a spray bottle, and then you have that spray bottle until it's done.
Okay. I thought it was like something that you have to make every single day or every week.
No. Once you get it into the spray bottle, it's a leave-in conditioner, and you just spray it every day, maybe like three times a week. You use the derma roller on your head, and hopefully you see the fruits of your labor, bro. It's kind of like when you a gardener and like you got to plow up, you got to make the holes in the soil and then plant the seeds. That's basically the same thing you're doing to your head.
Basically like prep the soil for the seeds and all that stuff so it can grow. And
exactly.
Has it been working for you?
I mean, I'm only a week in.
Oh, so okay. I thought you've been doing.
No, I'm only a week in. Yeah, I still got the George Costanza right now. So you know what I mean.
Bad?
I mean, if I grow out my hair, if I grow it out, it looks that bad. Damn. Yeah, it looks that bad. It looks pretty bad. It ain't too hot right now.
I gotta thank God.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God. Yo, don't add that shit to the end of my shit. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry,
I gotta thank God.
I gotta thank God.
So wait, so what are we gonna do?
I keep praying.
I was like, like I said, I told you I was gonna do this though. Like I told you I was too young to just let it go all the way. I'm gonna give it one last try. Yo, don't be rubbing your head in camera, like just praying on the side. Yo, Jesus, Lord.
The only thing I got is just like my hairline.
Nobody care what you want.
I just got, man. I just got a big forehead.
Yo, but you know what? What I'm doing could fix that too. It could bring the baby hairs back into your front line. Like if you do it.
Nah, even like when I look at older pictures of me, like when
you always had that.
I've always had a big forehead. I got a big head. I'm a big head youth. I got
but a man pushed me back.
I'm sure a man pushed you back.
Yeah, a man pushed me back.
I can get that back, bro.
I know.
You know him, cheese.
Say his name, so.
Nah, I'm not saying his name.
Do I know him?
I think we all know
Is he Shine? Is it Shine?
Not gonna say his name.
It's Shine. Damn, they got you, huh?
He got
saying you went to the third chair.
Nah, I didn't go to the third. Nah, bro. This is, nah. I'll tell you.
You went to the African.
I'll tell you after.
You went to the
African. For me, it was an African.
I can't hear him like that.
It was an African dude that got you.
So like, it wasn't as shy. Mine was like this spot in Rexdale, and my cousin was like, "Yo, this is like when this is like the first time after I cut my braids the first time after middle school, and my cousin was like, "Yo, I know this spot. Yo, cheap haircuts, $10. So bless you."
Got him.
And I said, "Got him." And I said, "Oh, word."
Got him. You know he was jealous of your shit.
He was
jealous of your shit.
Like, oh,
he said, "Yo, let me fuck this guy up for the rest of his life."
And then like I went to the place after I asked my cousin, I'm like, "Yo, like, I'll be blessed, right?" He's like, yeah. Went, got my hair cut. I noticed it from like while he was cutting my after he finished my lineup.
Hey, you saying what?
Fuck.
Say why
my hairline's back.
While you was cutting your shit, you said, "Fuck." Yeah, and then just started combing extra hard for no reason. Trying to comb it that out.
I was cheese. I gave the man his $10, just walked out, and I was like, "Bro, I'm never going there again."
You saying the comb gonna save this? Don't worry, the comb gonna get it.
I was bent that day. So like it took like so then my cousin had to like basically like try fix it for like years.
Yeah.
Years. And then after it was just like
saying he brought out
this is the best we can get it at.
Damn. He brought out the protractor, huh?
Something like that.
You know, they gotta line it up with the goddamn little card or something. You know the flexible ruler?
The flexible ruler. Yeah, man. This is just slap across the head.
Yeah.
You know when they take an extra step back, they don't fuck something up, right?
Yeah. That's my biggest thing.
Trying to like line your shit.
You know what's the worst thing though is that when I get my haircut, like I have to take my glasses off. So for what I'm seeing with my glasses off, it's always an issue because like I'll look at that.
That's an issue.
And then I'll be like, "Fuck, I don't know if it's fucked up or not." So then when the barber steps out, I grab my glasses.
You say you put those shit so quick,
and I look, and I'm like, "All right, it's good." Take my glasses back off.
What's going on?
See, that's why I thank God for it.
What's going on?
I've seen that.
You
shit
can always see it. Yeah, you can always see. You don't gotta be like, "Please leave the room."
Please just leave the room.
I had to like.
Is that disrespectful to take your glasses out and just squint your eyes a little bit?
I'm just making sure the work you're doing is what I want.
So then do it while he's doing it. Then be a brave man about it.
Yo, just be like, hold on, where you half like fucking throwing shit. Just hold on and put your shit on.
Nah, like I'll wait till like they cut off like what they gotta cut off, like because I'm trying to just do the taper fade.
Okay.
But like it's just more of like when I get my haircut with the barber, I just want to know what you're doing just to make sure that if I see a mistake, I'm just calling it out before I leave the chair.
Yeah,
because I'm not trying to go home and then someone be like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I mean, isn't it too late though? Once you see the mistake, it's too late.
Nah, but at least I can try to.
It's already.
I could try
salvage it yourself.
Yeah, no, I could get them to salvage it and be like, "Yo, you gotta fix this, bro." And if you don't fix it, I'm not paying you.
Have you ever had a haircut so bad you didn't pay?
Nah, I just only got mad when I just don't tip.
So never go back.
I'll still, I just won't go back. I'll just pay you whatever I gotta pay you, and I just won't go back.
I knew it, Will. I knew it.
But I can't tell you who it is.
I know who it was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I know who it was.
All right, who is it?
Is the main guy?
Who's the main guy?
I mean, he's the guy who's still there.
I think he's talking about the guy that runs it.
Oh, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't him.
Oh, so it was the other one. There's only two. It's only two. If you say it wasn't the African.
Well, he doesn't work there no more.
He ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it happens to the best of us.
You know, man.
But I don't think the hairline getting pushed is the major thing. If the rest of your head's going.
No, it wasn't. It was
I just see you had a "that's so Raven" look on your face. Like you just remember in the moment.
Yeah, no. I seen it happen, bro. Just like what you said, you backed up. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Because I felt it go up here. I'm like, yo, that's not normal, bro. It's not up
Say
here.
You never felt this corner.
Yeah,
you never felt this edge. Oh, this my head
part,
here.
You know, part scalpel was like, wait a second. Hold on.
Yo, what kind of itch is this? I ain't never itched this far back. My finger has never itched this far.
I looked in the mirror when I went home, like, yeah, this guy.
Oh my God.
I was just like, okay, I can't.
Yo, that's a fear.
But I will say, when I went to school the next day, it wasn't bad to the point where everyone like called it out.
Oh, that was the week you were wearing hats, huh?
No.
Yeah,
no.
I remember that. You were wearing hats every day.
I remember that.
No, definitely not.
I remember.
It definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
You had the hat on the whole time too. It was like the summertime.
It wasn't a hat.
It was like, yo, you ain't hot?
Nah, you're
Mans
tripping,
ain't
bro.
hot.
I was never like that.
You were like, mans ain't hot.
Capping, bro. Nah, bro, I hugged it still.
Oh my God, that's funny, man. But yeah, man, yo, you trying to regrow your shit, bro. I'll let you know how it is in like 6 months.
Yeah, I'll try.
But yeah, man.
Just the top, bro. Realistically, everywhere else is.
Yeah, you good still, bro. You got a good, you salvageable, bro.
So
You're not too far off.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, you still got the lineup and everything. Yeah, man, you good still.
You know, big forehead gang all day. It's all good.
No, but like it look good on you though. It look good on
I
you
got
though.
a big head. You know what I'm saying? I can't have a big head.
Like you got the Tory Lanez thing going.
Nah. Yours is not as bad as Tory.
I'm not saying it's bad as Tory.
Tory's hair was fucked.
I'm not saying it's bad as Tory, but like
that
you know what I'm saying?
That shit was like hanging off.
It's
Like
still-
the barber, the barber was cutting
Like-
your hair halfway and just said, "You know what? Get out." That's how his hair was dangling before.
Yeah.
Free the guy, but yo, his shit was fucked.
Oh, he's still locked up?
Yeah,
Damn, they got him.
They got his sentence pushed to April 10th because he's still trying to appeal it. But they said they took his court gag got lifted.
Court gag?
So the court
that
gagged him basically to say like, yo, you're not allowed to publicly talk about this man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they just recently lifted that like a couple of days ago.
So now you can speak or
Yeah,
not?
now he can speak about it publicly.
Oh, about the case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Yo, free the dog.
Mm.
But on that note, you already know this is a Massive Monster podcast coming for you live and direct. It's your boy Dre Splash coming through on my own wave. We got Tech the God.
You done fucked it up on it. Jesus Christ. He forgot and he's like, fuck, remember quick. Remember fast.
No, I was trying to remember because I was going to say Tech Water.
Tech Water the guy.
Oh, well, I was going to say Tech Water controlling the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Controlling the ones, controlling the ones and twos. There you go.
J-Trons, the Ebonics.
Jesus Christ.
Shifting the Tectonics.
This is Joe Biden here? Joe Biden in the room? Get him his meds. Like, what are you saying? This guy's bubbling over his
I need a
words.
script.
Where's the prompter?
That's what I'm saying.
Get him a prompter, man.
Right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is episode 97, the Man's Muscle Podcast.
97?
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys share all the podcast content out there. We finally back to video that you guys can see. Yeah, like today is March 4th.
4th?
Yeah. And we actually got a big snowstorm. I don't know if people that live in the city seen that, but
Yeah.
it was actually mud. Like there was lightning, thunder.
Bro, I knew Guy was doing some crazy shit when he had the lightning into the remix. I didn't never see lightning. I ain't never seen lightning on those snowstorms.
Driving and I'm like, phew. I'm like, yo, what
You know what I'm
the fuck?
saying?
Yeah.
I
like,
ain't
wait a
never
second.
seen this. This is like when you hear the sparks on the mixer, you know it's gonna be fire. You know it's gonna be fire.
Oh wait,
Bro.
That little wage, you know what I'm saying? That was the lightning there. And I was like, bro,
crazy, fam.
I already know this snow's about to
I
fuck
only
shit up.
equated lightning to heat. I never thought, yo, it could do this in the fucking
In the
winter.
cold,
I thought
yeah.
it was just more of like when there's like rain and stuff like that, but it was just light snow. But
Yo.
it was a weird light snow because it was
Trust
just
me.
it was so heavy, but the snow was so light,
Yeah.
and it was so dark and misty, foggy.
But it was
and all that.
but it was packing snow the whole time though.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was,
And the
though.
roads were fucked.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't even see I thought
Yeah.
I thought last week was even worse, but this week the one for Friday was like it was crazy.
Bro, it was like I was seeing it come down and I was like, bro, I can't even see my street, bro. Like that's how fucked up the snow was. Like it was just crazy. But you know, the lightning and thunder only comes when there's like an influx in temperature, right? When it's hot. Because look at today. Today is hot as shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
warm.
And you just had a random spike of cold, and that's what brought the storm.
Yeah, today's
So-
4 degrees right now.
Yeah, man, it's nice. Like I'm getting hot in this hoodie. I was like, Jesus.
Even tomorrow's gonna be 6.
Yeah, when I shoveled, fam, man's whole entire shirt was wet.
Yeah,
bro.
Shirt was wet, eh? So the sun was just beating you down.
I had
It's
to
good.
take off the hat.
It's
First
good for the
hat came
snow
off,
though.
Like,
It's good for the snow though, because like once you get it cleaned up, it just
it's gone.
Yeah,
It's blessed.
just makes your driveway look real
I
slick.
find it tired because I know we briefly talked about in the group chat today, but like I remember I was saying that like I feel like with the snow, melting with the packing snow makes it harder to shovel.
Oh yeah, because it's heavier.
Yeah, it's heavier because you got the slush.
Yeah,
and then you got the packing snow on top.
Oh, for sure,
and all that shit. Because like when I was shoveling, I was like, bro, why is
it so hard? Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I was struggling.
Yeah, packing snow is heavy.
The laptop.
Packing snow is very heavy, bro.
Yeah, man, that shit
very
was,
heavy.
That shit was mad. That shit was mad. Like too heavy for my life.
I'm hoping. I'm praying to God that's the last storm we get, bro. I'm sick of winter.
Carolina. I was just about to say Carolina. We're getting next.
Shut up.
Don't think this is a win. This is just the beginning, bro.
It's supposed to be
next
I
week.
think on
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Because I remember my mom was telling me, she's like, it's going to snow again. And that's when I was like, yo, I'm investing in a snowblower after this winter.
Facts.
Because I think this is the most snow we had in a long time. I don't remember the last couple of years.
No, it's not necessarily the most snow. It's just like it was in such short amount of period. Because it was literally like the last like 2 months realistically.
But we got snow in December.
Yeah, but wasn't that much though.
But it was still enough.
It all melted.
I feel like we say this every year, and there's always like one day when we get a lot of snow. Last year we had some snow. There's some snow we had to clean up as well last year, bro.
Yeah, but like I feel like we never had a snowstorm like this one last year. Like we never dealt with like packing snow like this.
I'm pretty sure during COVID there was 1 year when like the snow almost got to knee level. Like it was pretty bad.
I don't remember.
Like it was within the last 5 years when we had a snowstorm and it almost got to knee level.
Are you sure it's not this snowstorm?
No, it's not this one. This one was nowhere near knee level.
Yeah, this was just ankle stuff.
Yeah, there was. I remember there was one where I opened up the garage. I was like, yo, the snow is high.
like when I stood out beside the road today, the snow was like over my ankle. Like it was definitely like up, like halfway up. Like my leg,
halfway up your leg.
Yeah,
what's the
heck? I'm talking about under the knee, halfway up there, like my shin.
Yeah, your shin.
So like, that snow was not high up for me, at least not for me. I don't know.
It could be different altitudes or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It might just be my ends. Yeah, my ends might be getting bare snow for no reason.
Because mine was actually definitely over my ankle for sure.
Yeah, for sure over the ankle. I'm not saying but it was like just above the ankle, maybe like reaching the shin. Maybe reaching the shin, yeah, almost maybe.
It's like halfway.
Yeah, but like there was a year when it was almost knee level. Like I'm talking knee. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember that, to be honest. I'm never gonna front.
Yeah,
might be the weed that's affecting it.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yo, you ever see how they coming out with all these medical reports saying how we could actually have long-term effects as more people are doing more
are smoking more?
Cases, or no, like they're doing more studies. So I can't remember what exactly they were saying about it.
It was hurt.
Huh?
I was gonna say it was like
it was heart risk. It was like you got.
They're trying to compare it to like tobacco to me, but I think it just depends.
How do you guys feel about that? Being somebody who smokes often, does that wear you off of it? Does that like be like, yo, all right, maybe I should slow down? Or
no? Yeah. I know naturally my body's going to slow me down.
So you're saying you're gonna wait till you feel it in your body?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I'll wait till the cancer kicks in. Is what
Even if I had cancer, you know, I'll probably still be balling still.
Honestly, man,
I mean, you ain't got much time left anyway, bro.
To me personally, to me personally, when it comes down to it, almost the same as like what Marcus is saying. It's gonna happen eventually, but like, I try my best to limit as much as like I smoke and stuff. So like I try not to smoke so often throughout the day, and I try not to just smoke as much. Like I smoke mostly like a lot when I'm with the ManDem, or like if I'm at home and I'm doing absolutely nothing. That's like the main time I'll be like, all right, let me smoke one, because like what else am I really doing? I'm just watching TV. I might as well just ball one up real quick.
Realistically, I don't really
and to also fall asleep.
Oh, so you do it to help you fall asleep?
Yeah, sometimes I take it to fall asleep because like I'm just like, it's like when I get too baked, Marcus could tell you I've knocked out bare times on Discord.
I'm opposite. I don't knock out.
Like, and the thing is, for me, it also depends on my mood
and on the
for like when I do it. So like if I have shit to do, I'll smoke and I'm focused. But if I'm just like chilling, gaming, or just watching TV, there's a possibility I might knock out.
So
I'm knocked out while gaming. So
there's no study that they can come out with for you to be like, you know what, fuck that. I'ma still do me.
But
like, what would?
There's another layer to it too. It also depends where you get your weed from. That can also affect the impact on your body and everything, because the way that the government makes it, they don't, like Marcus could attain to it, is that they don't really flush it out properly. So a lot of the chemicals and shit that they use is sometimes still in that weed, compared to someone that's like a legit grower. They'll take the extra couple weeks to let their shit flush out better.
Wait, do they use pesticides on?
It's not necessarily pesticides. They like. How do I explain this easily?
I mean, explain it how you explain it.
No, because if I explain it that way,
it's not just for me; it's for the viewers as well.
I know, that's what I'm
so
trying.
Just explain it how you explain it, man.
Simplifize.
No, you don't gotta do that. Simplify. You don't gotta do that.
Simplify like you're speaking to a 5-year-old.
Nah, just say how you saying it, man. Like, use all the words and lingo you know.
Not that much, anyways. So they don't use necessarily pesticides because there's not really much. You know what pesticides are for, right?
It's to keep bugs away.
Exactly.
Right.
Not many bugs because
they don't really eat weed.
It's not necessarily they don't eat weed. There's just not many bugs because they're growing indoors. But what they would use it for would be necessary, like to help like nitrogen or all the magnesium, potassium. That's not
necessarily a bad thing for us, though.
It isn't. But if you leave it in there and you don't flush it out properly, that's where it becomes bad for you.
Why?
Because it's like it's for the plant. You know, even though those are obviously what we need to, it's still like it's all for the plant.
And we're smoking it. We're not actually consuming it.
Yeah. And we're balling it. We're lighting that shit aflame. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'd be different if we're like ingesting it.
And then carbon monoxide. I'm sure something happens when you put carbon monoxide and all the magnesium and all potassium and all that shit. If it's still in there, that's why you always. And what he was saying was pretty much the way they do it is they use a schedule that's like 3 months.
Okay.
Right?
So in that 3 months they grow,
they grow, and then however it is, chop that shit and sell it. But not all plants do that. Some plants require some.
How you grow a plant in 3 months?
Weed plants take to grow like around 3 to 4 months.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess it also depends on like what strain you're also smoking.
Yeah, it depends on the weed. So
and these are the ones that get like tall. The ones, because I've seen a weed tree get tall. The ones that get tall,
those ones are like a little bit longer. They're like a little bit like 5.
Aren't those like the good ones? The ones that get tall?
That's like sativa.
Yeah, that's my shit.
The sativas are the tall, lanky ones, and then the short, bushy ones.
Sativa gangs.
Word.
Right.
So government deals with indicas mostly because it's government short term.
No, both. They do both, but as soon as that 3 months is up, chop that shit. Let's get that shit out.
Regardless of how the plant's looking,
how it is.
That's probably why they're not making as much money, man. They're not putting a lot of heart into it. They make a lot of business.
They make money.
They make a lot of money.
They make money.
I just heard on the radio what was I listening to? News Talk. What is it? 1010 or one of those news stations?
680.
One of them, and they were talking about how a lot of the Canadian weed corporations are struggling right now because you still have street dealers that are still profiting, so they're not getting as much profit as they should. So
I don't think that's just it though. It's because there's so many different dispensaries. I think that's what's making it an issue because like dispensaries are popping up like coffee shops.
Well, it wouldn't matter. That wouldn't matter for the corporations though, because
it would in a way. No, because the money would be split between each one.
All the corporations? No, but they're all having issues. So it's like
because it's different from the actual like dispensaries from the growers because the growers.
Here's the thing:
the growers are making their money.
Here's the thing. What they're saying now is, you know what? Maybe. Because what they're saying now is that they're going to come together like the Avengers and make one big pharma medicinal weed company.
Yeah.
So like, what's one? Like
a dispensary?
Emerald?
Bless you.
Starts with the E. Emerald.
Are you talking about dispensaries or are you talking about
the corporations that manufacture all the weed?
The growers.
The growers that manufacture all the weed, and
I feel like the people that sell the weed would be at least here would be OCS.
Would be who?
OCS.
OCS.
Ontario Cannabis. Is it association?
I don't know. So they're the only ones that deal with weed in Ontario? No, can't be.
Yeah.
There's no other company that can sell in Ontario?
The growers grow it to OCS, give it to them, and then they distribute it out to the dispensaries.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like, I don't know which companies right now. I'd have to look it up.
It's almost like liquor stores. Like, they don't really buy the liquor directly from the manufacturer. It's the Ontario government that regulates the pricing and all that shit.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. The companies that grow it and say they sell it to Ontario, those companies are struggling.
I don't really.
Yeah, that's what they're saying on the news. Like, this ain't coming from me.
Yeah, because that's surprising to me. That's surprising.
Why?
Because like, there's a lot of like casual smokers that don't really know good weed. You know what I mean? Like, even like for someone like my cousin, where he like tried the weed that I smoke, he's like, yo, like, whoa, like, now I know why you're not going through as much weed as me, because he's going through ounces a week because the weed's not that potent. And for this one, he's like, I can knock it down to like a quarter a week now because it's a lot more stronger and everything, and it's grown properly. I just feel like that when it comes down to it, it's like, I feel like the growers are fine. I think where it comes down to is the actual dispensaries itself, just because there's so many options. Like, you got Value Buds, and Value Buds is basically a franchise now. You have Tokyo Smoke, which is like a franchise now. But then you have like smaller ones that are, I can't even think of one right now, but like, there's like smaller ones that I feel like they don't really make as much money as like those staples.
You have the right idea. I think you have it. It's not that level. There's too many companies that are growing.
Yeah,
that's why they want to combine. Yeah, there's too many. The money's being split between, like, because when weed was first announced in Ontario, how many weed stocks came up? Like 20.
It's like bare.
Yeah. So there's too much distribution between the companies. So that's why they're saying they're gonna, 5 of them are gonna come together, next 5, and then boom, 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 boom. And then now it consolidate a little bit more.
It makes sense to group it together, because like, there's a lot of options for growers. Like, when I look at the list at like Value Buzz, last time I went there, it's probably like last year. And like, when I looked at the list, you see there where it's like 30 different types of growers, and you're like, yo, what the hell? Yeah. Like, well, I don't even know who to go with. And I also feel like the quality of what they do, like, I'm putting my South Park hat. The integrity's not there.
Integrity.
They ain't got no integrity.
Facts.
We need some integrity weed, and that's where dealers are making their money from, because like, I feel like whatever you buy from a dealer is always gonna be better than what you get at a dispensary. Like,
I mean,
you'll get it cheaper at a dispensary, but the quality is not going to be there.
I think till they get it right, they won't. I think it'll take time.
I don't think they'll ever get it right.
I think they could, man. You just hire a dealer, let them.
Because dealer's not trying to pay taxes.
I mean,
dealer's not trying to pay taxes. He's trying to be tax free, and I doubt the government's gonna allow that to be a thing. But like, what it comes down to at the end of the day is, like,
honestly,
they're never gonna actually get to a point where they're gonna care about the quality of the weed, because at the end of the day, people are just gonna smoke whatever they put out there.
But if it was legitimate work, and instead of having to dodge police, you be on payroll.
Well, you don't dodge police now. Because you can carry up to like, what, 2 ounces?
But you can't sell it.
Well, how would they know? There's no way for them to be like, oh, are you selling this? Like, no, this is for me. This is for me and my friend.
It's true. Yeah,
like,
it's true.
It's gonna be hard to prove that you're selling it, and the fact that they allow you to bring so much now, which is like just over an ounce.
Yeah, they're allowing people to sell cocaine now.
I was just about to say, they literally just announced it.
Yeah,
one of the weed companies.
Yo, we're getting closer and closer to a dystopian lifestyle, man.
They're about to buy coke.
But it's like, you might as well just allow it at this point, because it's a lot safer.
Okay, cokehead. You might as well just allow that shit. You know what I mean? Just let the people get a bump up in here, man. Let's have some fun.
The way I look at it is that people are gonna get it anyway, and I feel like when you make it legal, it makes it safer for people to do it, because I feel like there's gonna be less people lacing it. because like that's the main issue right now is people lacing the
putting fentanyl in it,
and stuff like that. And I feel like with that, it kind of helps put some kind of like regulation on it and make people understand like, okay, if I'm going to do something like this, I can go somewhere and not be judged and they can test it for me to make sure it's good. Or I can go to the actual government and buy this shit.
I don't believe in that, man.
Because people are going to get it anyway.
I think they're putting a Band-Aid on something that I think they need to look at the root issue as to why they're doing this.
What's the root issue?
I don't know. It's like different for everybody.
Do you mean like if they're using it as like a coping mechanism?
Yeah. Like what are they really going through?
But that's the thing. The government can't really pry that in for every person because as you said, every person's different. And for some people, they just probably said, you know what? I rather not deal with my problems.
No, this is how evil the government is. Because instead of trying to help people, hey, let's make $1. Let's make some money, huh?
Let's be the drug dealers.
You know what I mean? They're gonna get it anyways.
They already control 90% of the drugs that's out there. So
you know what I mean?
I still think that's so fucked, bro.
So it's just like what's an extra couple percent gonna do? You know, now they got weed. Now they're slowly shuffling over to cocaine. Then they're gonna do mushrooms.
I feel like they're gonna do shrooms before,
because it's more natural.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna end up doing like ecstasy and Molly and stuff like that.
When the Molly gets in that, it's over.
The only stuff
It's crazy,
I don't think they'll allow would be like heroin, fentanyl, and those kind of shit that can like kill you first take.
No, they already have centers in Toronto that allow people to get safe injections of heroin.
But that doesn't mean it's legal.
I mean,
that doesn't mean the government's gonna sell it.
It's just giving them clean. It's just only giving them clean needles.
Just to clean. It's pure. It's pure. Government approved.
They're basically trying to say like, hey, you know what? We're not agreeing with their lifestyle, but if you're gonna shoot up, let's at least make sure you're not catching hepatitis.
Here because the issue was they were finding needles, around the city in school parks and
shit was on it. Some of it was AIDS.
Yeah.
And like some of it's being passed around, so it's like we might as well just give them clean shit.
Yeah, I remember when I found it was a cop that told me. I don't even know why it came up. I think I heard it in the news actually, and I asked him about it to see how serious it was. He was like, "Yeah, they've been doing it for a while." I was like, "Wow."
The center?
Yeah, they have multiple centers, more than one.
They have other centers to even like test the drug for you to see if there's like any like fentanyl or anything laced in it and stuff like that. And it's like you might as well, because you can't stop people from taking drugs.
I mean, you might as well just but like
do it right.
Nah, bro, that ain't it. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. I think they need to do like didn't I say bring back the loony bin? And have therapists there. Like, it's not a loony bin. Like, these are people that just need help. Like, have therapists there.
That's a lot of tax dollars, though.
Bro, we're spending. How do you think they buying the coke and the weed and all that? They're using our tax dollars.
Yeah,
they're using the tax dollars to buy the material.
But the money does come back because they're selling it.
They're selling it to the people.
Yeah,
they're selling it to the people.
For the people.
It's just a vicious cycle, man. It's a vicious cycle, bro. I don't agree.
That's how it is. That's how it is in this game,
For
some
real.
People are trying to be gangsters. Some people are trying to be druggies. Someone like John Moran's trying to be a gangster.
Yo, I saw that. What's up with him?
Hey, man, I don't know what this guy's doing. I like Ja. Memphis, as the year started to go on, I don't know if you know this, I start to dislike them the more the season went on.
The more Ja started speaking out more?
The team just talks too much shit, and they haven't done anything. Like Dylan Brooks, shout out, he's Canadian, but like, this guy's not that good to be running
Saga.
Like,
oh, that was him?
Word. I just think he's just not that good to be talking the way he talks.
Yeah.
Like, this guy actually breaks open threes sometimes. This guy's like DeMarre Carroll.
What is Memphis right now? They're like fifth.
Nah, they're second. They're second in the West right now.
Are they second?
Yeah.
That's why they're good in the West, bro.
Nah, they're gonna. You see what I said? I'm gonna say on the podcast too.
Let me hear
Memphis is losing in the first round if they face the Lakers.
If they face the Lakers?
Memphis is losing in the first round.
It's facts.
Memphis has to pray that they get the Pelicans or the Clippers.
Or the Kings.
I don't think they want the Clippers. Nah, the Kings will beat them too. Like,
really? I mean, they would never get the Kings in the first round.
Oh, yeah.
You said first or second round?
First round.
First round.
But they wouldn't see the Kings in the first round. It'd be like a second round thing.
Yeah.
But Memphis, first round exit if they face the Lakers. Because that team, like when I was actually looking at the numbers for that team, they're like, what's it called? I think they're like bottom half of the league in half court offense, which is basically the whole playoffs is half court. Mm-hmm. As I said, Dylan Brooks is brick.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson can't stop fouling. And
LeBron's out though right now. For a couple weeks.
For now, but they'll be good. They're basically like right there in the play-in. The Lakers will be good.
You know LeBron only comes back when he's 100%.
No, that's only Kawhi.
Nah, that's LeBron too.
Nah, LeBron plays hurt.
Nah. Yeah, I remember, he's too old for that, bro. He ain't doing that.
LeBron's now hurt. He won't play hurt, but he used to play hurt.
Yeah.
I imagine he did used to, when he was young. He ain't doing that now.
He plays hurt. It's just that he's just injured. Like, you know, difference between injured and hurt.
I promise you, if he is still feeling any kind of tweak or anything like that, he ain't coming back.
But remember, he finished the game and he fucked up his foot. Man dropped 11 straight points. Man scored 11 points after he hurt his foot.
Yeah, but that's just adrenaline.
Yeah.
And when the man stopped,
yeah, he felt that.
I said, holy.
And he did the Family Guy.
He's out for a minute right now. But like for Ja, I don't know, man. Like to list out the stuff that happened, he got into a fight with a 17-year-old.
Weird.
From a pickup game.
Man said man's on his Cat Williams vibes.
Yeah. But he won.
but he won. Did he bring a gun?
Yeah, he brought a.
He's just brandishing a pistol on Instagram Live. Like,
you know what the joke is?
What's the joke?
I love the pistol that he has.
You like the pistol? What, Glock?
No. It's not Glock. I'm pretty sure it's like a
type of thing.
I'm pretty sure it's a regular 9mm.
Okay.
A regular 9mm. So it's, you know, it's a little.
Wait, you like that gun?
No, I don't like it. It's just funny that he has that type of gun.
I don't have a problem with him posting it though. Like it's just more of no. I don't have a problem having the gun. My whole thing's like
brandishing. Why is he brandishing the gun on the internet?
Come on, like you should know.
Who is that for?
Like you've been in the league long enough to know you shouldn't be doing that.
As far as ops, bro.
What ops? What ops? You're a ball player.
Yo, you
shouldn't have any ops. You're
mad ops.
You shouldn't have any ops. Man must be talking about his homeboys ops.
Especially he's in
I hope that's like some AI bullshit. Like I hope
AI. No, that's him.
I hope like somebody. I think he could plead the fifth. Yeah, that wasn't me. That's AI. AI is good these days.
He was on IG Live.
I think you got to plead the fifth, dog.
Yeah, you get caught lacking on IG Live to you still.
Yo, Paul Pierce got fired by ESPN because of IG Live.
Yeah, that was ludicrous. A man can't have a party with some hoes. Ludicrous.
Nah, but they're balling up too. This is before they're allowing it.
Like but yeah, man, that's a weird behavior. I don't know what's going on with Ja. Ever since he had that run-in with Shannon Sharp.
No, it's before that.
But ever since then, it's been amplified, it seems like.
Yeah, but Shannon Sharp...
he just put a microscope over top of whatever Ja's doing. Yeah. And then now it's, people are starting to find out, which ain't good.
Yo, it's Ja's own fault.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Like he has to take accountability for his own shit.
Yeah, 100%.
And the thing is that like I don't feel bad for him because it's just a fact where it's like, yo, you gotta do better, man. Like it's not like this was just something that happened overnight. Like you've been doing this, but now people are like, yo, like the fuck? Why are you fighting a 17-year-old? Even if the 17-year-old's running his mouth, why are you fighting him?
The money, fame, everything's getting to him. Yeah, and I think there's too many friends talking in his ear as well.
If I'm playing ball,
not the right friend
against a 17-year-old, and the kid's running his mouth, I'll run my mouth back at him. But then once I start realizing that, like, yo, this guy's trying to fight me, I'll be like, yo, fam, chill.
The 17-year-old was trying to fight him.
Yeah, and then he said that off the hostility. Ja admitted.
Where's his security?
This is at his crib.
So he invited a 17-year-old old over to his crib
to play ball. Yeah.
And his security ain't there?
Well, like, you don't think you need security for a 17-year-old.
Shouldn't your security be there all the time?
I don't know.
If you're a ball player,
I'm not rich, so I wouldn't know.
I'm pretty sure these guys.
For me personally, at the level I'm at right now, I wouldn't have security. You know, unless maybe that's how he feels at his level. He needs security, but I wouldn't need security. If you're rolling with gunmen like that.
How much he make? Like 200 mil in his contract?
He got like a 200 mil 5-year contract.
If he's on a 200 mil contract, you better have some security with you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
They best have a fucking house in that bitch.
He decided not to.
That's crazy to me.
But
my security live just in that.
None of your homeboys over there just to make sure everything's good.
No, but like that's what I'm saying. The man has his gunman there, but then like it's just a fact where it's like you scrapped he said he threw the first punch. Ja threw
the first punch.
That's nuts.
Ja admitted he threw the first punch, and
he swung on the 17-year-old.
Yeah.
If I'm the 17-year-old, I'm suing.
But the thing is though, is that they're saying that the case got thrown out because of the fact that his mom has a history of trying to like do those kind of charges and stuff like that.
Oh, the kid's mom?
Yeah. She has a history of like suing people off of like bullshit.
Well, that shouldn't matter. What does the mom have to do with his?
Because the mom's the one that's trying to press charges. Because remember, he's a minor. So he can't be the one to really press charges.
Oh, they just had a bad lawyer.
I don't know.
I think it's just a bad lawyer, bro. If I get swung on, Ja Morant swings on me. Connected. He connected with the 17-year-old. Connected. Yeah. He hit a minor.
And then after the kid said he's gonna come and like light the place up. So
I'd say that too if I'm 17.
But then the thing
you gonna hit me, bitch. You gonna hit me. I light this motherfucker up. Yeah, I'm talking shit. What the fuck?
So like,
and I'm crying in the car.
So he fought.
How dare he hit me?
So he fought the 17-year-old. There was an incident in the arena where the Pacers security was like how they saw like a laser pointer coming out from a car.
Yeah,
and it looked like it was a gun.
Yeah.
Then he went on Instagram Live flaring his gun. Then he had the thing with Shannon Sharp. Yeah. Like even though they were trying to say Shannon Sharp should have done better, but like Dylan Brooks and Ja, like made this shit get even worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has a few strikes against him right now.
So right now he's suspended minimum 2 games right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and they say it could possibly be longer, which low key is beneficial for the Lakers because the Lakers need the wins, and they're playing them. I think on.
Didn't they just play them like Tuesday. 2 games ago?
Yeah, but they have another game with them like on Tuesday. But like I just feel like when it comes down to it, it's like it's only gonna make things worse, and like that whole team just talks too much shit. They need to break that up. I said they should have traded Dylan Brooks this season because Dylan Brooks is brick and he just fouls a lot.
I got no issue with the confidence. I think they need it in basketball,
but it's not confidence though. This is just being too cocky.
I got no issue with that, man. I got no issue with basketball. So long as, they're second in the league right now, so they're backing it up.
But no.
If they're doing that
but they
and losing,
shit. Huh? They haven't won shit.
You gotta have the attitude. You know what I mean? If they feel like
they're good, attitude, but you don't start displaying that attitude until after you win some shit.
Nah, I think you do it. You can do it before.
Because you could talk shit. There's no problem. But the way that they're coming off is just very arrogant.
As if they've won a championship?
Yeah. Like,
they can't do it against certain teams. They doing it against Golden State, slow your roll.
No, that's what they're doing. They did it against Golden State and they lost.
Did they? Oh, yeah. So they got put in their place.
No, but they're still running their mouth.
Then at that point, it's like they can do what they want. You know what I mean? I have no problem with them having the confidence.
Letting them do what they want. Look what happened.
My issue is Ja Morant fucking the money up, bro.
Yeah.
That's the issue. Seeing a black man fuck the money up.
Hey, man, Shannon Sharp's been on this guy saying like, yo, Ja, stop fucking with the money.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have a problem with you. He's like, yo, I don't want to see you lose everything because you're trying to be too gangster.
Facts, bro. You hate to see somebody fuck the money up, bro, especially when they have it all. Like, he has it all right now, bro.
Yeah, man. He has the brand. He has the skills.
You know what I mean?
Man's basically Iverson and Derrick Rose mixed into one.
You know what I mean? He's dunking all over. He's a highlight reel. Like, people like watching him. People are going to not like watching you if you... they might, honestly. The way people are, the way society is right now, they'll probably come more. You'll be like, yeah, Ja on that gangster shit. That's on set. You know what I mean? Like, he'll just, all he's doing is pulling in a new...
with that shit.
You know what I mean? He's pulling in a new audience now.
Nah, I overrate
He's getting
that,
a new audience.
I overrate that.
You know, me neither. But
I don't want to see this guy get taken out of the league because once he's out the NBA, it's done.
Right, facts.
Because like you can't go overseas and play like that. People will be like, "Oh, we're gonna follow Ja like that." Nah.
You once you're out, you're gone. Nobody cares about you. Yeah.
So I don't want to see that happen to the guy, and I just want to see
like
things go well for him.
I'm confused. He don't know what happened to Gilbert Arenas. Like, why do you think that was cool?
That Gilbert Arenas thing is
a little different, but still, you're brandishing a gun. Why are you doing that? That's weird behavior. But anyways, how about a VR headset last week?
Are you gonna watch the game courtside?
No, I've already returned it.
Oh shit!
But there was no issue with it. It was just too much money for the time.
How much was it?
$800.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So I fully get it.
It was the new PlayStation VR headset that you gotta have the PS5 and use it all with. It's actually great. It's actually amazing. So actually, it's too much money.
Too much money.
Too much money. Yeah, it's too much to spend.
$8 right now. Yeah, definitely for like more of a luxury thing. Yeah, I fully get it.
You know what I mean? Like I'll wait till it's on sale, and then I'll go ahead and pick it back up. Yeah. But it's amazing though.
At least you got to try it,
bro. Yeah, and it's not the first time I've tried VR, but honestly, I think it's just like developers didn't have enough time with it yet to really flesh out the immersiveness and like the game world.
Yeah,
I played a game called Horizon Call of the Mountain, I think it was called. And it's based on another AAA game, Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, you know that.
I know that.
Yo, this shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it looked crazy. Like, it looked really good. Like, you look at the water and you can put your hand in the water and you could like pick up some water. You can pick up like sticks and like maracas and like the tambourine. Like, you could do a whole lot of shit.
Does everything look really like? Does everything look realistic to you when you're going through it?
I mean, you know, it's a game.
Yeah,
but like, it feels so immersive. Everything looked good. Like, it didn't look bad. It didn't look like super pixelated. Like, it was clear.
Like did it feel like when, like just looking at it, did it feel like real life?
No, it's not going to be real life. Like, it's like you're almost like, you know, Sword Art Online.
Yeah,
it's like that. Like, you're stepping into an animated world.
Yeah,
which is fine because like it all looked good. So long as it looks clear and crisp, I don't mind. It looked really good. Would they ever get to the point where it's written? No, I don't think there's any game where it looks
we can get to that point.
Super realistic. I don't know.
Like, what I mean by realistic, I mean just like it looks like real life, but it just seems like the colors are just more vibrant. Because usually, that's usually like what like VR stuff.
Like, did the water look like water? Yeah. Yeah, it had like a water look and feel. It had the flow, like it had the ripples, and like you know, like the fidelity was all there.
Yeah,
like it looked really good.
Yeah,
like the sun in the sky, you look at it, looks really good.
Are you squinting?
The bow, I was did not have to squint. Did not have to squint.
Okay,
it was all clear because the PSVR uses OLED.
Oh,
so it looked really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, when you're climbing, bro, you're getting vertigo. You're like, yo, for real.
No, I feel you.
For real, bro.
I remember when I went to this VR spot in Brampton and like you're floating in the air and I looked down and my legs just started shaking.
Like, and you start to feel yourself shake. You're like, yo, you got to put the headset up. Like, all right, I'm back in my room. I'm still in my room. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it was a really cool experience, bro. I think it could be the future. They just got to put some more time in it and really flesh it out. It looks really good. So I did also try Resident Evil. Resident Evil was not fun. It was too quick. There's too many things. The zombies were moving way too fast. Yo, the zombies. Yo, the thing is, I braced myself. I braced myself because I knew it's you know it's a scary game. So you're like, all right, I know what I'm going into. Still wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll still get you a little bit. I'm going around corners, super. And you know what's also cool about VR? Like, you can look around and like tilt your head and like you're looking around the room in the game. Yeah. And it looks so good. Like it's like super immersive.
It's like a real POV.
Like, yeah, like it's the immersiveness of it is so good. And I think it could be the future. They just gotta flesh it out a little bit more.
When you say flesh it out, do you mean like more of that you don't have to actually move your physical body, or do you mean like
no? Because Call of the Mountain was really good. Resident Evil can use some work. I also played the NFL game.
Yeah,
Madden. NFL. Yeah, the NFL. I don't think it was Madden. Oh. It was just an NFL VR. Yeah. That one wasn't that great. There was potential in it, but nah, that one needed some more work. They didn't put no effort into that. Yeah. Call of the Mountain, they put a lot of effort into that, and that one looked really good.
I guess for like the sports stuff, they're probably just gonna leave it for like actual 2K Sports and EA to deal with all that shit and be like, yo, that's all you guys.
Yeah, they probably should. Yeah. If you ain't got the capital and I mean, not even the capital, but just like, you know,
the licensing and all that stuff.
They had the licensing. They had it all.
Oh, they had the NFL licensing?
They had all the NFL licenses. They're using the teams. Like the character you start off with is Patrick Mahomes. Like you're the quarterback.
Yeah.
But like
I seen someone play like a VR with a football game. I thought it was Madden. But it was just really funny because like they're a quarterback and that they ended up doing like a fake handoff and then they did a quarterback run.
I think it was the same game.
And then they got a touchdown. And then all you see is like the hands and stuff like that. It looks like you're looking through a helmet.
Yeah. And then you can see the play on his wrist. Same game. Okay. Yeah. Same game.
Yeah, I thought it was a Madden game they were playing.
No.
When I seen that shit looked funny because the guy was like,
but you're not actually. I don't know if you run in that game. I think you're only the quarterback. The guy was running in it?
Yeah, he did a fake handoff and he ran as a quarterback.
I don't even think you run though, because like there's no option to like now. Oh, I forgot this to add this on and Call of the Mountain. If you do like this, your character runs.
Yeah,
right. But in Madden, you use the joystick. So I think it was just.
Oh, he was selling
extra
it. Stuff?
Yeah, he was just selling it. Yeah, which is fine.
No, but his character was actually running.
Yeah, so
he was actually running. But
yeah, which is fine.
I thought he was actually like moving his arms.
Because you can move your arms. You'll see your arms move.
Yeah, his arms was moving.
But like he's also just pressing up on the. He's pressing the W key.
That's how he got us.
Yeah. But it's like he's still it's immersive. You know what I mean? So. You know, and you'll build up a sweat too if you playing that shit.
Oh yeah, man! I remember I did a boxing at that same VR place I was telling you about, and like, bro, I was out of breath. They made us do 5 rounds, bro. For 3rd round, I was like, he was
out of it.
Wheezing.
Yo, I remember. Yeah, I did. Because it wasn't my first time doing VR. I did the Creed joint. And that was years ago. Yeah, that shit'll have your shoulders burning.
Yeah, because you're actually moving up, keep your arms up.
Yeah. You throwing punches? Yeah, that shit'll have you burning.
Try to throw some hooks and all that.
Honestly, bro, Peloton needs to get on that VR shit quick, bro, because that shit could be pretty good. But you know what is the downside? What is the downside about VR? You can't play it too long.
Why'd you say that? Oh, it's because you're too much strain on your eyes?
I think it's too much strain on your eyes.
Yeah.
I think the screen is too close. When you first go into it, it's amazing. But then after like an hour or two, maybe 3, I don't know. After a few hours, I don't know how long it was, you'll start to feel your eyes like, when you take it off, you're like, whoa.
You gotta recalibrate to reality.
Yeah, you gotta recalibrate a little bit. So
you just gotta take that time, you know, you gotta take it off. Keep your eyes closed and slowly open it and be like, oh, reality.
Yeah. So
you gotta, eventually you probably have to cop one of those spinning tops just to make sure you're in reality.
That ain't it. But yeah, cool experience, bro. Very cool experience. I'd recommend anybody to go and try it. Buy it for somebody, buy it for your boyfriend or your girlfriend for Christmas or whatever, for their birthday. What else could I say about it?
I just can't wait till VR gets to a point where like you don't have to move.
You don't have to move?
Yeah, like
like it reads your thoughts?
Yeah, like how it is. Well, not really. Yeah, I guess you could say it reads your thoughts, but it's almost like how Sword Art Online is, where it's like they put their headset on, they lay back, and then it's like, all right, let me actually like do my shit and everything. And then after that, it can at least be like, okay, we like. I feel that opens up doors to do more.
You know, they kind of already have technology where like. I forget who I was seeing doing it, but I saw a video of a guy who had a helmet on and he was controlling the mouse and the computer with his thoughts. Like he was actually doing what you're saying. So I don't, how close is it? Also, you have fucking Elon Musk who's doing the nanochip in your brain. So
all how close? The Neuralink and all that. But like, I think all
I say in like 10 years, bro.
Yeah. I think by the time we start having our kids, and they hit like that teenage years of like when we were like playing a lot more video games. I think they're going to be in that point where they're just going to be putting on their headset. You can see them laying down on their bed and just gaming with their friends.
I say in like 10 years. Would I want to do that? Nah, I wouldn't want to do that. I think I want to keep it separate. I don't know. VR, bro, when I tell you that VR shit was super immersive and it's cool, but if you do it for too long, you start to lose a little bit of sense.
To reality.
Yeah, you lose a little bit of sense, like your arms and your hands, like, yo, these my hands? Is this me? You know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
Because like your hands are floating in the VR and it's like, your brain, like the way you ever see the videos on like people with like phantom limbs and like where they don't really see their hands. So like you see your hands, but you also don't see your hands. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's like you lose weight of things in the game because like you're picking something up in the game. You're like, this doesn't feel like anything. You know what I mean? It's like you're just supposed to say it, and your brain, I think it rewires a little bit because it's like, oh, you're picking up this, but like you're also not. So yeah. I mean, like, you know, if you're doing it for too long, it'll probably fuck with you. But like if you're doing it for short term, you'll be fine.
I think it's just gonna cause like more mental health in the society because like people are gonna be so immersed in that virtual reality world that they're gonna be like, what's the point of me being in this real world? Especially if you could make sustainable money in VR. Like to basically cover your expenses for like your actual living costs at home.
I seen a dude.
I think people are just gonna be like, fuck it. Why am I gonna contribute to society if I can just game? I can make money here. I can pay my rent because people are gonna be looking to buy full houses at that point. Yeah, they're gonna be looking for. I just need a space.
This apartment or something like that. I seen a dude make money on VR as a fucking stripper. But he was like an e-girl. He was a girl pretending to to be a girl.
There's gonna be more of that, man. So there's gonna be bare people like buying these avatars. What's it called? The BBL.
The BBL avatar. BBL DLC.
BBL DLC and be like, all right, I'm in that.
The plump lips.
It's gonna be some guy shaped like a plumber.
Fucking Miami Vice and shit.
And then in the freaking.
Yo, y'all really just want Ready Player One to come, man.
That shit is coming. Like, yo, for real.
There's been so many movies, animes, TV shows about this kind of stuff. This stuff's coming, man. It's inevitable. It's basically technology.
iRobot and Ready Player One at the same time. This is crazy, bro.
Well, I don't think
we're in the beginning stages of iRobot.
The easy part with that is that the robots aren't going to be doing as much because of the fact that like
give it to him.
That niggas are going to be immersed in VR.
I mean, they already have robots cleaning toilets.
Yeah, making food.
They have a robot drive-through where like they do everything in the back. The robot does everything, and it brings your food down in a tube, and you grab it and you leave.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like it's crazy.
I read it.
It's nuts.
I like it for fast food.
Yeah,
because like
it's fast food.
Nobody wants to do that job anyways, unless like you're in that culinary world.
Oh, I was gonna say if you're like a student.
Yeah, if you're a student in that, and you're in like, but not
even a culinary world.
Nah, you gotta be. Nah, I don't want regular students cooking my shit.
Well, that's the way it is right now.
That I know, and I think it's fucked up. I think they need to weed those people out.
But like, they need that for like work experience. And they can understand how it feels to actually be in the workforce.
Yo, go work at a retail store, man.
Yeah, but retail.
Don't fuck with food. But food's the one thing you shouldn't fuck with.
But retail's basically starting to become a little bit obsolete because like they have like less cashiers with self checkouts and like you have people on the floor, but like they're not trying to have bare people on the floor. You know, if they can get away with just. I remember back when I was working, like in my retail days, like they never had bare people on the floor. Like in total, they probably had like 10 of us like doing the whole store, and then you have like back then it was like about. Like a few cashiers, like maybe like about
2.
Nah, we had more than 2. We had like about 5, 6 cashiers.
Oh, you talking like a Zellers or like a Target?
Yeah, we had cashiers there, and then you had like one person manning the self checkout on the other side. But like in general, like now when we go to the store, they have like 2 cashiers and like a whole bunch of self checkouts, and like they have more people in store to help out, but. I feel like now they just kind of keep them in the back and just be like, yo, just deal with this and just stock in the shelves and that's it.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know what I mean? If you're a kid, if you're a student, what other kind of experience do you really need? You're just trying to like figure out how taxes and like, you know, how working works. Yeah. How that lifestyle is. Yeah. You don't need to make food. You gotta make my burger, bro. Fucking it up. Not cleaning the ice machine.
So go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think they need to weed that out a little bit more. Yo, what's up with Sunrise? What's up with Sunrise?
The worst Jamaican food out there?
Sunrise restaurant. Speaking of food, yeah, what's up with them, man? Like, why? They didn't know their food was bad?
They thought their food was good because white people probably lying to them because they don't know good Jamaican food.
Nah, you got to know.
I like the fried chicken still.
Nah. At Sunrise?
When was the last time you got it?
Last time, it's been a while.
It's different now.
It's different now?
I mean, when's the last time you had it? Like a year or two? Or
Yeah. I've definitely had it within the last year.
Within the last year you had it and you liked it?
Damn, so yo, you need to go on their TikTok and make a video and say, yo, my middle of Sunrise.
Would you do that? Would you be an advocate? Yo, they might.
I wouldn't boost up everything. I'd literally just like own
fried chicken.
This is Marcus for men.
I mean, you can't fuck up fried chicken.
That's why it's like, I don't really, it's not really like they're great. They're a great restaurant. It's just like, they just have good fried chicken.
So, and like good, or they can cook chicken at least. I don't think that's a redeeming factor. No, like at least they can cook chicken. So, I expect them to not give me salmonella. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's a bare minimum.
I got give you salmonella, bro.
I got Sunrise maybe like about like a few months ago. Maybe this is like before the new year.
But what'd you get?
I kept it simple, man. I just got the festival,
jerk chicken,
fried dumpling, and plantain.
All right, let's start at this festival.
Festival was ass.
Dry,
yeah. Tough as fuck.
Yeah, the festival was kind of
ass.
Yeah,
worst festival I had.
They make it in the morning, or they made it yesterday?
Definitely in the morning.
Probably yesterday.
Yeah,
because the way that shit was tough.
Yeah,
that shit must have been made yesterday.
It makes sense, right? Okay,
fried dumpling.
Yeah,
no taste.
Jesus,
no taste of the
no salt,
dumpling.
No pepper, nothing in
just straight flour,
and
a little cornmeal.
Jesus Christ!
So that fried dumpling was horrible. Plantain,
was
ass.
Yeah, hard. It was a chew. It was a chew, right? God. Yo, I hate yo. They don't.
And then I'm like, if you can't make that, why am I gonna trust you with meat?
Facts.
And that's the thing. Like I eat fried chicken still. I can't lie.
When I used to work at No Frills back in like 2013 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, not 2013. That's too far back. I think it was like 2015. Mm-hmm. And I used to go to the Sunrise that was in that plaza, and I was like, Sunrise is not the greatest, but you can go on. You know, like I was like, it wasn't the greatest, but if I wanted some Jamaican food and that's the only option, sure, why not? Now it's just more of like, nah, fuck all that. I'm not eating that shit.
Not a chance. Not because back then you didn't know better.
It's too franchise now. It was good back in the day when they had one store.
When they made the franchise,
when they started making the franchise,
not even the one store. I think when they had like even a few stores in the GTA, it was still pretty good. Like it was decent, but like when they actually legit became franchised, that's when I was like, yeah, this place is done.
Yeah, the quality control went down, man.
Yeah, because even this guy that like I know that used to work there, he's like, how we don't really cook shit like we used to before. He's like, everything just comes in a package and then you just throw it in the pot and then you just go from there. But they don't prep nothing in the store. Everything's like pre-made, and then
you can't do that with Jamaican food,
and then you just have to just put it together from there.
The love is actually needed in Jamaican food.
Yeah, so you need that.
Only thing you can do that with is like jerk chicken or fried chicken.
Nah, you still need that love, bro.
Nah, you can do that with jerk chicken. Jerk chicken you can have marinated and like seal it up, ship it off, because all you gotta do is grill it.
Yeah,
right. Fried chicken, all you gotta do deep fry.
But the thing is that like,
so
when
fried chicken I agree with.
It's different when you make it in store. When you're making it in store, you have more care to it and stuff like that, and you kind of have an idea of like what people know good shit tastes like. But because it's a franchise now, you're trying to keep the same taste consistent throughout across the board. So that's why everything's packaged. They're pre-made, and then it's just all right. We'll probably like do everything. All you gotta do is just throw it in the pot.
So what do they do to reel this in?
They can't.
I think they can.
They fucked it up.
Make it better.
They would have to go to every store and say, "Yo, we're gonna have to start cooking again."
Yeah. I think you take away the distribution of packaged meals, packaged food, however it ships to the store. And you make each cook or each business go out, get the meat, vegetables, blah 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 blah, and cook it there. And
No,
prep it there.
I think you still ship the meat, the vegetables, and everything to each store. But then you
not pre-made.
Just not pre-made, and I think you make them make it
there.
Yeah.
But then that's gonna cost you money on the sense of
time,
and also making sure you can get a legit Jamaican chef for each restaurant.
I think in that aspect, you can just outsource to the students because, like, I mean, you don't need a legit. You just got to know how to do it.
Nah, because then if it's just a regular nigga know how to cook, he's just gonna be like, "Yo, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it." Nah, nigga.
No. You definitely give him. You definitely give him the steps because, like, there's somebody who there has to be somebody. There has to be somebody in the Sunrise Corporation that knows how to cook jerk chicken or stew peas or whatever. Make the list, ingredients, the instructions on how to cook whatever dish, ship it out to each store, and then have that student or whoever who's in culinary student, who he can read this and understand it and make them cook it. I think that'd be okay. That'd be fine. Do they have to? No, they don't.
Nah, they don't need to be black.
They don't have to be black. I think as long as they're a good cook,
as long as they know how to put that shit together.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like,
oh, so yo, let me ask a question. Top 5 Jamaican
restaurants,
cuisines,
restaurants.
Definitely Baker's.
Restaurants, cuisine, whichever one.
Definitely Baker's is there.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Baker's is top 5.
Number one. I'm putting Anado.
Anado's not Jamaican.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not really
Bro,
Jamaican.
they sell patties on Tuesday. Yes, they're Jamaican.
No,
he's like whatever they say. Whatever they say. Yeah, only day of the week they sell patties. Only day of the week. They make patties one day of the week.
I can't.
That's it.
I can't hear that,
bro. These are specialty patties.
That's disqualified.
Specialty patties. They make in house. They don't get it shipped in. They make it in house.
And the thing is, too,
and they only do it one day. They're also closed. Yo, this is how nice he is. This is how nice he is. Bro, the food is so good, he can't even classify it as Jamaican food. This is fine dining Jamaican food, dog. It's the best, bro.
I spoke to the chef because I was like, "Oh, is this I'm like, can I get the jerk chicken?" The guy's like, "Honestly, to be real with you, this is not even real jerk chicken." He's like, and then he explained how jerk chicken really made. I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, I get it, but I'm like, why wouldn't you call this jerk chicken? He's like, nah, I don't want to disrespect it to say this is jerk chicken, but it's not really jerk chicken like that. He's like, there's jerk seasoning, but it's not jerk chicken.
Listen.
He's writing for this place, bro.
Listen,
I'm not saying it's not like. I agree that it's elite.
The food is the best.
It's elite.
It's the best.
But I wouldn't classify as Jamaican.
The reason they don't want to is because if it did,
where is it? I've never been to this place.
It's off of Steeles and Mississauga Road. Yeah, Steeles and Mississauga Road. Sky all the way, all the way outside. But I do it.
It's that good.
I've gone from Toronto to there.
It's that good.
Jason's willing to go there more than actually visiting me.
What?
That's the crazy thing.
What?
He's not denying.
Facts. What am I going to his house for? What the hell?
Pepsi Mellow.
What?
They said I want some jerk chicken. And patty on Tuesday.
And they also do on Saturdays. Sometimes on Saturdays they do lobster. Bro,
yeah, I've seen the lobster.
They give you the whole lobster. They cook the lobster, chop that shit in half, and put it in your plate, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna have to go there. So
they're really good,
forever.
but they're pretty expensive though.
Number one.
How expensive?
I mean,
like you're paying like $20 or more per plate,
but it's filling.
No, that
makes sense.
But it's super filling.
Super filling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I had that. And
wait. Whose type of filling though?
Definitely your filling. Bro.
I'm knocking out.
Everybody's getting filled. Yeah. Everybody's getting filled.
I'm knocking out.
You're knocking out from trying to eat the whole thing?
So I don't even finish it. Out like that?
And you didn't finish it?
I didn't finish it.
Okay. All right. So
I didn't finish. Bro, it's nice, bro. It's really nice.
For a full ass?
For a full ass.
I'm going to take that still.
And if you're feeling special and like, you want to have a really good meal, you get the lobster meal. The lobster meal is expensive. $50.
It's probably going to be like,
$50.
Nuts.
But it's up. I gave some to my mom, my brother, and I had enough for me.
Fire.
So close at 9 o'clock today.
Yeah, saying you're going.
I was thinking about going.
I can't lie. I haven't been there. I haven't been there like. I kind of want to try it.
At least I don't even want to tell people about this, but you asked me a question. I had to be real. You know what I'm saying?
But
Anado's really good.
I wouldn't classify them for top 5. Like, I'm not saying
they're
not top
they're number 1. They're number 1.
Wait. So what else?
Anado,
Baker's.
Baker's is good.
Don's. Okay. Don's is top 5.
I haven't been to Don's.
It's top 5. Like my parents, they're very picky with Jamaican restaurants. My mom will always be like, when I say let's get Jamaican food, Don's? Even though it's just down the
That's
street.
how you know. So that's how you know.
Yeah,
when the Reds love it.
My dad,
when the Reds love it. That's how you know.
We had like a family get together. My dad bought like a tray thing of like
like
2 trays, one with fried chicken, one with jerk chicken for a family function.
Yeah.
So like if my dad and everyone there was like, sitting there nice. So you know,
that's how you know.
You know it's busting.
Honestly, I don't go to a lot of Jamaican spots.
Huh?
I don't.
You don't go.
I don't experiment. As soon as I find a good place, I stick to it.
Yeah, that's how you know you're Jamaican still.
Like,
I was gonna say, I agree to an extent, but like if
I'm talking like the ones that you've ever been, because there's obviously ones that don't exist.
Bro, honestly,
anymore.
I don't remember them, so they wouldn't make top 5.
Good.
There's only 2 that make top 5, and that's Baker's and that's Anado, and that's it right now.
There's one place.
There's
Gems
fell off.
Isn't that the place that had a rat problem?
Yeah.
Yo, what?
It did.
So that's your top 5?
No, it's not top 5. I fucked with them.
Wait, why'd you even say it then? But why are you bringing it up?
Why not?
There's no need. This isn't the conversation for them.
It's almost like Willie's jerk fell off.
Willie's, yeah,
Willie's fell off. Oh,
Portland was good actually. Portland's a throwback.
You know which place? You know which place is fire? I don't know if we'll classify it just as Jamaican food, but it's like a Jamaican spot on Eglinton. The guy that be selling the jerk chicken in the steel pan. Right in front of the bakery.
Yeah, and he's there.
I don't know if that counts as a restaurant though.
Nah, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say if that counts, then I'll be like, that guy's in the top 5.
You can put him in your top 5
because that was probably some of the best jerk chicken I've had.
That's real yours. So that's real jerk chicken.
Yeah,
realistically, that's real jerk chicken.
Because you got to grill it over the charcoal and things. Yeah.
You could
have some oil residue in that.
The outside cooks, the outside jerk cooks. You could put that as a top 5.
Okay, I'll put it there. When we went to Florida, I felt like the Jamaican food there was mid.
I did not have any. I don't experiment.
I got
I don't experiment. I heard y'all was going. I'm like, I'm not going there. No way.
I wanted to see for myself.
I'm trying that shit.
I wanted to see for myself just to see if Florida had a spot, and Tay was like, "Yo, this is the only spot that I know that was."
As soon as I heard that, I was like, "All right, I'm good." They don't do Jamaican food here. There's only one in like 100 kilometer radius.
I'm going to New York at the end of April, so I'm gonna try a Jamaican spot when I'm there.
Yeah, that's solid. That sounds solid. I know there's some Jamaicans out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some pizza when I'm there too.
New York pizza?
Oh, saying it's different.
Yo, dog. Oh my God. New York pizza? Crazy.
Yo, what was pizza guy?
Crazy.
So I definitely gotta try the pizza.
Crazy.
What would you say was like the capital food for Miami? I don't think there is one where like, yo, this is what they're known for.
It's a lot of Cuban food.
It would be like seafood and shit.
Seafood?
Yeah.
Cuban
The
food.
tacos were pretty good.
Tacos are good.
Yeah.
But I was saying they have a lot of Cuban restaurants there too.
Yeah.
I don't think we went to one.
A lot of Spanish restaurants.
No, well, you probably never went. But
When I went,
I know that Poe and them went to this Cuban restaurant where they met Jim Jones.
That was that was a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rapper?
Yeah, the rapper.
That's so random. What the heck?
It was actually funny because
Daniel spilled a drink on one of his homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made it so funny is before that happened, there was like a plane that was carrying like one of those signs that said
Jim Jones is gonna be
he was gonna be at Live.
Yeah.
And then after we're like, oh, that's crazy. And then half of us left, but then Paul, his girl, Daniel, them stayed and went to a Cuban restaurant. And then they saw Jim Jones and Daniel tried to shake his hand, and then the man was so nervous he knocked over a drink on this boy.
Yeah.
And then to Jim Jones was just dying.
Yo, I think what was funny about it is like Daniel tried to like give him $1 or something. Like Daniel tried to give him something as like, you know, like I'm sorry.
Why did you guys tell me this before? This is the first time I've ever heard this story.
Honestly, it was Daniel's story to tell.
Yo, we talked about it like when we were in Florida. Yeah. But then after that, it was just like,
so what happens in Florida stays in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
No, but me and Jones, yeah, I would be fucking lit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all of us that met him, so it was Daniel's story, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. But definitely, I don't know, like I know there's that Jamaican restaurant that's what's it called? The one that everyone talks about. Is it Real Jerk?
Chris's Jerk?
No, I've been to Chris's Jerk before. Chris's Jerk's all right. I think Chris is actually an Asian man that runs
Real
it.
Jerk.
Is it an
Real
Asian
Jerk?
guy?
Yeah, I do remember
funny.
Real Jerk.
Real Jerk. It's the one that like I think Drake had the work music video out of.
Didn't they close that one?
Isn't that? I swear that was Ritz. No,
What?
wasn't that Ritz?
Ritz what?
I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't experiment.
But like Real Jerk,
I've
I've never been to the Real Jerk myself.
Oh no, it is Real Jerk.
It's the Real Jerk. Yeah, I've never actually been there.
It's like in Scarborough or some shit, right?
Something like that. No, it's not Scarborough. It's like
I mean, if you've never been there, it's not in your top five.
It's like East Toronto.
Have you been there?
I've never been there myself, so that's why I'm not putting them in my top.
Yeah,
five.
it's not top five, bro. There's not a lot. I don't think there's anybody unless you like you experiment like that. I don't think anybody has a top five.
I think Nick has another family restaurant.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but I don't remember the name. And I had their food. Their food's really good.
I got dance for my parents.
How do your parents feel about it?
My parents fucked with it still, so I know they're good.
Yeah,
word.
Kind of, I haven't had it yet, but
you haven't had dance there?
You didn't get yourself?
No, like it was like
saying you're using them as a test dummy. Yeah,
no, I ate before, and then
I respect that.
My parents, my mom. It was on a Sunday,
yeah.
So like nowhere is open. So I was like, yo, I think dance is open. And you're like, yeah, let's go. And we went. It's just so far from us, fam. Yeah. That's the only thing. It's like
I would have bought myself a small and save it for later.
He needs to come to the ends, bro.
Yeah, but they got a second location, but it's in Toronto, I think.
Yeah, it's in like West End, no?
Yeah, but like I don't think it makes sense for them to even like put another one in the other side of Brampton because it's Baker's. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, knock
like, yo,
bro.
I don't know what Sunrise gonna do because they gotta get better for themselves and then also battle these other restaurants that are also good. So it's like they got there's like two hills they gotta go up, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what Sunrise gonna do.
they're gonna stay around. I think the white people are gonna keep supporting them because like they don't know any better.
Has anyone been to Scotty Bonds?
I was gonna go once, but I didn't go because Post said it was trash.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, if Post saying it's trash, I'm gonna take his word for it but like I'm probably still gonna go one day just to try it out myself. But like I won't get like a big plate thing. I'll be like a small thing.
A small jerk.
Yeah. Give me a small jerk with some white rice.
Huh?
You don't like white rice?
What's wrong with white rice?
With jerk chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Say a word.
Just some oxtail gravy on there.
No, I'm a white rice to me is exclusively for
curry goat and
exclusively
For what?
curry chicken.
Curry?
Yeah. Curry goat, curry
Yeah,
chicken.
you
have it with whatever you want.
You get some
man.
curry chicken with some white rice is actually elite still.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a mixture, and then when you ball it up and it's all yellow, you're like, holy.
Yeah, the rice is actually like
yo, I think the curry does to it, dog.
I think I can eat the curry like gravy and just
rice. On God, me too.
Yeah,
mix
you can
that
do
shit
that.
up and I'm blessed. Cause that's just elite.
Wait, so curry goat or chicken?
Curry goat or chicken?
Yeah, which one do you prefer? I like both of them, but
I prefer curry chicken.
I prefer goat.
I prefer curry
so
chicken. Yeah.
I'm a goat man.
I'd prefer it to be boneless too if it's curry chicken.
Yo, honestly, I just had a roti today.
Goat.
Curry
The
goat.
goat roll, yeah, the curry goat roti.
Because goat's like spongy, so it just
And that
soaks up all the curry.
It's really good.
It's a different meat. You know?
Man,
it's a different type of meat.
Shout out to curry goat.
I don't know which one I'd go with.
Damn, so you're just
curry
in the
goat,
middle.
Yeah, I could go either way, honestly. I can't say I choose one or the other. I like both.
No, like I like both. Don't get twisted. I'll always eat curry chicken.
It depends on
But
what you say.
If I saw a curry chicken and a curry goat, my
I don't think it's always going to be one
goat and probably like a 2-piece of chicken.
I don't think it's always going to be one option. For me, I think it's just going to be like whatever I'm feeling at the time.
I feel that.
Yeah. So I like both.
Last thing I just want to bring up before we wrap up for this week is Kanye's return to Adidas.
Wait, is it
they
official?
brought him back?
Yeah, they're bringing him back.
It's official.
Yeah, they're officially bringing him back.
Wait till I get my money right. Yo, I knew they was gonna bring him back, man. They were fucking up the money. It didn't make sense.
The money
They were fucking up the money, bro. It didn't make sense, bro. They lost $1 billion.
They thought they were cold. They thought they were cold trying to get rid of this guy, bro.
They thought only Kanye was losing money, but when that quarterly report came in, they're like, huh? We lost what?
Nani?
Y'all still got Kanye's number?
Shit crazy.
Hey, Kanye.
Shit crazy, bro.
What you saying?
Yeah, people don't. They don't really care. They don't really care. They don't really care what Kanye did. They just care. It's only that the media or like society didn't care, bro. That's all it is. They don't give a fuck what Kanye did. They don't give a fuck what he said about them people, man.
You guys know
just because they were getting backlash, bro.
You guys know who things run by it, though, right?
Adidas.
Adidas is run by Nazis,
bro. So like they definitely was like on board. There's definitely like Kanye. We really fuck with y'all, but because of society and public opinion, you know, we got to dog you for a bit. But we'll be back, baby. We'll be back.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Just stay around, Kanye. We got you.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
We gonna store all these Yeezys for you.
You know what I mean? And like, yo, they did the same thing for the Flash guy. Who's the guy who's doing the Flash movie? I swear he did something fucked up. DC didn't say nothing about that. They still did the movie with him. Yeah, I think he did something real fucked up too, like some kind of child abuse or some bullshit.
This guy probably stay low key. I'm telling you, man, cancel culture ain't real. I've been saying for years. You either got to pivot or you got to shut the fuck up for a little bit.
And Kanye did neither. And they still
no, he
gave him his shit back.
No.
He did not say anything
for a bit.
I don't know if he's been quiet or like people just haven't been caring, bro.
After he had that interview where he wore the mask and he's like, I think Hitler was a good guy. I like Hitler. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I think in January or like the end of last year.
From him since.
And then ever since then, the only thing I've heard is that he got married to like someone.
Yeah, he's still been doing shit. It's just like the media attention ain't there.
It's there, but I don't think he's been talking like about
people aren't going up to talk to him no more. That's why.
No, I seen a video. I seen a video. He was at home, and then the paparazzi was there, and he's like,
"And caught him." Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yo, can you not film me when I'm at home?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm at home on my driveway. Go away." And the guy's like, "Oh, sorry, Kanye."
Shit crazy.
But
yeah, like, man, that's what comes a bit with the lifestyle, though. You know,
if we had the sound effects right now, I'd be doing the for the return of Kanye.
The return of Kanye.
Yeah, man. Because like, fuck Adidas.
I mean, I still listen to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, fuck Adidas.
I still listen to Kanye though. I still fucked with Kanye. Like, I had no issue with his music. I just need him to shut the fuck up.
But he did. And that's why he got signed.
And that's why he came back. I mean, good for him, man.
But like 2 months. All right, that's good enough. Come.
Good for him, man. Good for him. Good for him for
that was a little experiment.
For you know.
But like, because they're saying that they had like over $500 million worth of Yeezys, and they just didn't know what to do with it because you can't restitch them because you're just gonna fuck up the shoe.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna either sit on it? We can't sell them because it's Kanye's name, and people aren't gonna fuck with it because they're gonna be like, how are you selling something that of someone that you guys don't rock with no more?
I think they're bringing them back short term just to get rid of the shoes.
That's fine.
And then
they'll dump them off.
Do the cut, yeah.
But the thing is that I don't think Kanye's just gonna sign just to be like, oh, that's the case. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it that like he's gonna put some clause in it where it's like he gets something out of this.
I mean, he has to get a percentage.
Yeah, if you drop me,
well, not even just that. I think it's just gonna be more of like, yeah, as Marcus was saying, it's like, yo, if you guys drop me this time, I'm geeky sure I'm still getting my cut for shit instead of you guys just being like, oh, we're
full control, yeah.
But
yeah, you know.
Yeah, Kanye's gonna. I'm happy to see that he's back. You know, he's gonna do his thing. I hope that he ends up creating his own shoes without Adidas because he realistically doesn't need them.
Should have been. He is supposed to do that from so long ago.
Yeah,
from Nike days. He was supposed to do that.
I think he was just scared. I think he was just afraid of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, Sway told him.
Yeah.
You ain't got the answers.
Sway had the answers.
Sway had the answers.
Sway had the answers.
Yeah, that video had me dying. This guy a little methodical, like smile, little smirk. He's like, Sway had the answers.
Sway had the answers.
Yeah. Sway was speaking facts. He's like, bro, just you have the fan base,
the clout.
Like the black community will support you.
Yeah.
And you already know the other people will follow as well.
Facts.
So it's like figure out what you need to do to make a great shoe.
Yeah.
And do your own thing.
You just need to get a distribution. That's the idea.
And I think now he's good. I think he's at that level now.
But anyways,
that was the last thing I just wanted to bring up. You know, shout out to Kanye getting his bag.
Shout out to him, yeah. Anything else you want to bring up, Ted?
Anything I want to bring up?
Yeah. All right.
No.
So So thank you guys for tuning into the couple of guys just hanging around, just relaxing podcast, you know?
Nigga, we mans are Mossin.
You know, I'm just doing the alternate version, man. Couple of guys just relaxing podcast, huh?
I don't like that, bro. I like that.
Couple of guys just chilling. Couple of dudes
chilling podcast.
Couple of dudes just, you know, having a good time podcast. It's your boy.
It's the guys.